Good morning. Good morning. It's still morning here in
Well,
Central Time.
actual
Anyway, I don't know
pattern of my
about y'all.
look, after what they called the town tramp in my hometown when I was a little girl, this woman that used to walk the streets had all this makeup and hair, high heel shoes, and I thought she was so beautiful. And everybody used to say, "Oh, she ain't nothing but trash." And I used to say, "Well, that's what I'm gonna be when I grow up, trash." And that's kind of how I look. But I like to think I'm a little more than that.
Everything I say will be under fair use of the the Copyright Act of 1976. For the allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, education, and research. All right, now that we got that done there, we are going to get it started. Um, we all know if you're new here, welcome. My name is Haley. This channel, obviously, as you know, is called From Sinister to Serenity. I had a channel before called Sinister Shadows, where I was covering a little girl's case, and it went to shit because I got involved in the drama. And it's so easy to do on this platform. My God, Lord. But that's not what we're going to talk about today. Today I've got more of like a positive type thing. Some encouragement to let you know that if you are battling addiction, don't let it define who you are, and don't let anyone else um, let that define you. So, how's everybody doing? I'm gonna wait on a couple of people to come in here before I get started. So, right now we're going to talk about, you know, well, let's start off with a song. How about that? This song gets me through the day. It's my favorite song. It's very uplifting. It's called Hard Fought Hallelujah by Jelly Roll and Brandon Lake. And I'm going to play the whole thing. If they copyright strike me, hell, oh well. As you can see, I do not own the rights to this music. Credit goes out to Jelly Roll, Brandon Lake, not me. But this is what we're going to start with today. And if you don't, this song don't make you feel better or give you some kind of heart, you ain't got one. She'll tell you. All right, I'm gonna stop it because you know how YouTube they be jacking with you sometimes, you know. All right. So, like I said, today is not about drama. If you come in here with that shit, I swear to God. Um, have you ever like felt when? Then this is to my people who are in addiction, struggling with it, struggling, you know, with being in recovery, y'all. Because yesterday was just a funky day for me. I don't know about y'all, but like, do you ever feel like you're like when you walk into the room, just because of what you've been through, you've got like the scarlet letter written on you. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, she's an addict. Or you could be clean for 5 years, which I don't know what that's like, honestly. But your family's still gonna hide their purses if you were a thief. Thank God I wasn't a thief in my family. He's in jail. But um, I guess I'm just wanting to talk about like don't let anybody's hatefulness um bring you down. Like I almost let, honestly, God, um, I almost let somebody and their words bring me not to use, but to feel like I felt back. You know, when people were able to affect me in that kind of way. Um, but then I got to thinking, you know what? Look who's talking. If you know, you know, and I'm sure you know. And to my new subscribers, y'all, thank y'all so much. Y'all are making this old gal feel so special. Um, so I guess let's talk about what it feels like to carry the shame, mistakes, that addiction, our addictions, our bad choices, our traumas, all that. You know what it does to you. Well, things I regret. What I regret the most is the time I lost with my daughter. Um, and there's more to the story with my child and my life, um, that we're not going to get into today. I'm too fresh, like too new back into the community to put that out there yet, and out of reasons for the to protect people. You know, but yes, I regret leaving, and I can admit this now. The first step to, if you're ever going to recover from this, you have to understand that you have to be honest with yourself. I can't sit here and lie to you guys and think that I'm doing right on my recovery. I mean, it's the good, the bad, the ugly, the things you didn't want to know. That just, I'm not gonna, and I don't have to tell y'all everything, but you know, this is pretty shitty. What I'm fixing to say. Um, Drugs and men took my mind, my soul, and I had everything. I had a beautiful home, a beautiful child, everything you could want, and I just left it all for try it out for cocaine and a whore, like they say, no, for drugs. Um, and I would come back into, you know, thank God for her daddy and my parents, but I would come back into her life, and then something wouldn't go my way, and I'd leave again, you know. And this was just a cycle throughout the years. And this is very hard to talk about, but you know, I want people to understand that if you've went through this, you're not alone, because trust me, there's plenty of us out there. Um, you know, And another thing is like I might judge people, but I hate being judged. I hate being embarrassed. I hate it. It's one of my it's kind of a phobia, really. So with that being said, um, like, have you ever felt judged? And this is to my people in addiction, or if you're or a robber, whatever. If you've been to prison, um, like when you walk in the room, like, well, you know what? Fuck, because at least, hey, at least they're talking about you. You know, if you didn't matter, they wouldn't be talking. It's the way I look at that. Um, but let me um, let me say this: I have judged myself worse than anyone ever could. I used to look in the mirror and hate what I seen, and I would tell myself, "I hate you. Like, what are you doing? What's your problem? Wake up." You know. And a friend of mine, he goes by King. He's got a great TikTok channel, but he does motivational stuff on YouTube as well. But you know, he always told me, don't be so hard on yourself. Stop worrying about what everybody else thinks. Stop trying to people please. Stop trying to. One of my biggest things is like trying to shower people with money or gifts or promises of this, that, just to gain friends. Because everybody wants to feel accepted. You do. You want to be accepted. And like I said last night, I always thought, I'm accepted everywhere. But obviously, I'm not because of some old twats. But you can't be so hard on yourself. But my friend King taught me this: look in the mirror every day. Like, try for 7 days to just look in the mirror every morning and say, I love you. You're beautiful. I love you. And you're going to get through this. To yourself in the mirror every day. Your affirmation to yourself, no matter what it is. Start each day with a positive affirmation. They work wonders. Just don't, if you take a flower and you water that flower and you nurture it and you tell it how beautiful it is and keep it, how, all the things, that flower is going to prosper and it's going to grow and it's not going to wither away. But then you have another one that you're not so fond of and you don't take as good a care of that one, it's going to die. It's going to wither away. It's going to, some kind of infection, plant infection or something, is going to, a fungus that is going to take over it. You know, I can say today that I am rebuilding my life with my daughter, slowly but surely. She's so busy where she lives, and what she does for a living, and then her boyfriend's in Nashville. So, and I hate her going down there right now. Hate it. Now, this part that I want to talk about, I made a little outline today, so I wasn't all over the place. I wanted to talk about this. There's a wonderful quote that says, sometimes people will remind you of who you used to be because they're not comfortable with who you're becoming. Well, what I have to say about that is I've had it done to me already since I've been back here on YouTube, by people who are, you can't say the R word, but people who should have been swallowed, basically. Um, if you have, sometimes you got judgmental family members. My family is very, very freaking judgmental. You'd think all of them were perfect, but they're not. Every one of my aunts was a drug addict, but one, including my mother. Um, my uncle, who was my grandmother's only boy, he was the only one that didn't do drugs, other than my aunt Luke. Um, People in these comments, other creators, and people who love that version of you that they can control will bring up your past. That trust me, it still gets done to me every day by the person who lives in my home. This is a true story. It's not gonna be for long. Um, the main point is you don't owe anybody the old you. You don't owe nobody that. If if they say something about you, then that's them problem, not a you, not a me problem. That's their problem. It's that simple. Um, Healing is allowed in life. Um, if you go through a surgery, say, you got to get better by healing. In order to heal, you have to rest. So that's what those 30 days did for me. It healed me that way. You got to heal your mind spiritually. Start your day out with meditation every day. And give yourself some peace. Give yourself some peace, some kindness. All right, and then this is the last that I'm going to say. My advice for moving forward is the advice that I give myself that I made a note of. Stop replaying your old mistakes like they're a movie. Stop it. Just stop, stop, stop. Stop playing your war stories of your drug use or whatever, and just stop because you're never going to get past it if you keep on doing that. Um, Forgive yourself, even if nobody does. If you go and you work your fifth step and you make those amends, and these people tell you "fuck you," then you know what? You did your part. You did your part. You're working your program. You did what you're supposed to do. Y'all give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. I gotta see who this is. Hold on. I will play a song in the background while I go check who this is. Calling. Let's see. Here's another good one. Another jelly roll. Daddy roll. Or not jelly roll.
I never get lonely. At these goals to keep me company. I took the rear view off of this so forward, so I only see in front of me. Now the past is out of sight and out of mind. Swore I changed, now I'm back chasing these white lines. I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner, searching for new ways I can get gone. I'm a pedal to the highway. If you ever wonder why we write these songs, 'cause I'm only one drink away from the devil. I'm only one call away from home. Yeah, I'm somewhere in the middle. I guess I'm just a little right and wrong.
Dr. Pepper.
These back roads guide me. These pills pretend to be my friend. I've done for the last time. I'm lying to myself again. I always say that I'm on my way back here somehow. I should know by now. I'm just a long haired son of a sinner, searching for new.
We get the gist of it, Jelly. Get me today. I'm not playing anybody else's content because God knows. Lord. But I do have my copyright up there, don't I? All right, let's talk about. Okay, we did the addiction thing. We did that. Now, I want to go to YouTube, and I want to go to last night's live and these comments. Is it just me and Tammy? Is it just me and Tammy? Okay. That was just me and Tammy. Okay, never mind. And I want to clarify something. Whenever I was talking about going to other channels, I wasn't like talking about any of my people specifically. I was talking more along the lines of, you know, y'all, how y'all all get mad at each other because this one went to that one and all that. It's nuts. But the thing about me is I'm going to take up for what's right, and I'm going to take up for what's right always, and I'm going to fight for the underdog or whoever. I'm not good. Just but look, I've been popular in high school. I don't need it in real life, big girl life, you know. But I'm gonna go with whoever has the right morality about the situation. Whoever is, in my opinion, on the right side of the spectrum. um, and right now, Mama Bear is not, because she continuously keeps harassing people. Like, I get how the hell I'm still getting notifications about this old bitch. I'll never know because I hit her from my channel. So if anybody knows any way to block somebody, please help me. Because I can't get her blocked for nothing. But anyway, she giving Ro hell, and I know a lot of people think bad of Ro and all this. Well, you know what? That's not your problem. Ro's not your situation. Ro's smart. She's actually a very good person. To me, she is. She's kind. She's a little wild in the things that she says, but who isn't? A lot of people don't like me. It's not they don't like me. It's they get disappointed in me with some of the people I like, and that's okay. Um, Another thing I want to talk about. Oh, I'm gonna start doing more live. I'm gonna start going live on TikTok. I'm scared though. And over there, it's not gonna be nothing like this. I'm gonna do my crafts because you can talk and do whatever you want to over there, and it'd be okay. So I'm gonna start doing that. But tomorrow is Thursday. I know. Yes, just show what you say. No, today is Friday. TGIF, guys. TGIF. No, see, I get mixed up because of John Dallas songs. So it is Friday, and guess what that means? That means most of you people are off for the weekend, and people like me that have to work. With doing what I do, like right now, is when I get off of here, I'm going to go outside and get my sun. I have to do that for a minute, every day. And then I have to come back and take pictures and list stuff, and it's just constant. But it is Friday, and Friday, man, Saturday's supposed to be a good day for me, guys. That's rather here nor there, though. But does anybody have any, like, I'm open to any questions that you may have about anything that happened in the past. Um, anything, the reasons why I don't like Lips so much, anything like that. Because Nicolina took a channel of mine. Yes, she did. She sure did. But Lips did it too. Nicolina told me she was going to do it. Lips lured me into thinking she was my friend enough for my dumb ass to make her an administrative mod, which I don't have any mods but one, and I'll never tell y'all who it is. And she's like always wanting to blame everybody else, just projecting that vile mouth, that venom she spews onto everybody else, and it's just disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And the stop bringing misinformation on people. Like, stop forcing people to do interviews they don't want to do. Stop acting like you know something about a case that you don't know jack fuck about more than any of the rest of us. And making these 3-4 hour lives just to talk your shit about nothing. And tomorrow you're not even going to remember what you talked about because you lied. I mean, seriously, it's getting out of hand. Like, Lord, these streets have gotten. In the 30 days that I was in rehab, I came out and I started watching everything, found out Ernie went to jail and all that good stuff. And no, Lord, pray for Ernie. God love him, God knows. But a lot's changed. A lot has changed. People are getting meaner. They're getting greedier. They're getting just vile. They're involving children that don't belong to them, whether the child's grown or not. If you can leave well enough alone, leave it alone because these kids didn't like. Okay, when somebody named Lips made a YouTube channel of with my daughter's beautiful face and her name, and came into act like it was her coming into my chat. I don't give a fuck if she's 54. That's mine, and I'll hurt you. And that's another reason why, Lips, I hate you. Okay. So, with that being said, I don't care if you don't have a YouTube channel yourself, and people start talking about you and dragging you through the mud, like if you're just somebody in chat, nobody should be talking about you. Nobody should be digging into your background. None of y'all should be digging into people's backgrounds anyway. The day y'all become them, ain't nobody on here that I know except for Derek Baker and Chris McDonough, Woody Overton, and Jennifer Coffin or whatever it is. And there's a few other ones. Judy Ron, Gray Hughes. They were all cops. Lips, Mark Terry, Ernie Shell, not so much. Haley Deshay, not so much. Sure he's not going to mind me saying this. Benny Keys, not a cop. We're not police officers. None of us. Tammy, Munch, and God, we know Andrew's not. And Andrew, keep your head up right now. I see you. And times do get better. I promise. Be kind. I'm gonna end this with saying that. Me and my dad and my daughter have a song it's mainly for my daughter. Because I was way old when it came out. But it's that song, always stay humble and kind. Everything he says to do, hold the door for an old person. If somebody does something for you, say thank you. If you want something, ask. Say please. Don't steal, don't cheat, don't lie. I mean, just be humble and kind. and you'll make it. God's greater than anything. And I'm not here to be a pew jumping, Bible thumping person, because we know I cuss like a sailor and I sin every day. We all do. We're not Jesus. But take the hate out of your hearts, guys. Seriously, like, just remove it. Just stop being so mean. Stop putting other people down. Lips has 11 months in recovery, she says, and that my 80 something days don't have nothing to do. Well, good for you. Prove it. And don't use your daughter's piss neither. People want to call me a meth head. I'm not. I was 22 years. 22 years of it. Okay? And get you some chapstick lips. If you come out here one more time without chapstick on them lips. But I feel like Nicolina said on one of her streams one night, I don't know if it was from a long time ago, she was replaying something. I don't know. I was watching it, and she said she was going to go, because Cunt lives 90 miles down the road from Nicolina, and she was going to go ride. And she did. She went walk through the neighborhood, and there ain't nothing wrong walking through somebody's neighborhood. Sorry, y'all. This is a great vape, too. It's banana ice. It's so good. Don't assume. Just like Ryan finds truth, I have to say it. Ryan finds dope heads is what it needs to be called. You go and find some of the most effed up people on Ben Hill Road, and then you have interviews with them sitting on the side outside the house of our church. Well, I don't know if you're involved in Summer's case, you know what that church is. It's just a little old church. Glenda Head supposedly owns the property or whatever. Okay. Well, Ryan goes and he interviews Bill Shipley. He has such a hard on for Fred that it's not even funny. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna tell y'all one more time. And I know the people that don't like Fred and Ziggy, I don't care. They're my friends. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. If Ziggy wants to get on TikTok and do her tarot and wear her little outfits and do what she does, let her do it. It's her life. It's not your life. If you don't like it, then what the fuck you watching it? Because if you wouldn't be fucking watching it, you wouldn't fucking know about it. We got a woman here who's her whole channel got over 5,000 subscribers. She's probably up to 10 now, and her channel is nothing but about Ziggy. Come on, man. But yet, Ziggy's the one that harasses her. That makes about as much sense as it tits on a fucking boar hog. What else? There's somebody else I wanted to address. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. She knows she's two-faced. She knows. No, Connie, if I hear you say the name Haley, I'm suing you. You don't have the right to use my name. No, I'm just kidding, but I really don't like you. I have a feeling that you are infatuated with Tammy's husband, and you can't have him. He doesn't like bearded ladies, apparently. But anyway, I'm not gonna. I can't see. Here I go. Here I go being ratchet. I can't do it. So tomorrow's topic. Well, tomorrow's Saturday. So I guess if I go live tomorrow, I sound like freebase cocaine. Okay, I won't fry. Have you ever seen that? Look it up if you haven't on YouTube. Just type in "I will not freebase cocaine." But that's what I sound like. I might not know if I do go live. it'll be between 12 and 4 tomorrow. So that window, and I definitely cannot stay live for longer than an hour. I'm struggling at 36 minutes right now. Um, and I think I'm gonna do the live outside. And we're gonna talk about. I prayed about it. I prayed about it, and I asked God to put on my heart the case that He thinks that I should look into the most. Um, so, with that being said, it's going to be Hayden Mayberry. Um, it's his death has been ruled a suicide, but it wasn't a suicide; it was homicide. And I am going to get in touch. Excuse me, y'all. I'm going to get in touch with Amber Sitton and see if I can use some of her content from Secrets True Crime about Hayden. Because Naomi Willcutt, I know you did what you did. You know you did what you did, and it was probably over your jealousy. Like you tried to kill me because you was jealous because some dude hit me up on Facebook and we went shopping and you showed up and oh Lord, and I didn't even know, and you wasn't even his girlfriend. But I think you were jealous of Jensen, Hayden's baby's mom, and I think your evil ass did something, had something done, whatever, because you're very manipulative. And the group you hung out with, if you threw them a little bit of dope, they'd do anything. And that's what people don't understand is y'all all think it's crazy. Okay, one thing that just bothers me is y'all talk about Andy Bernard talking about Fred's. What did he do now? Oh, Fred stealing from people out of their yards. No, Fred was picking up stuff that people took out to the driveway, and my daddy, who's got more money than he knows to do with sometimes, if he sees something on the side of the road that he thinks that he can pick up, the redneck in his ass is going to pull over and he's going to get it. It's a man thing. So Fred's out trotting on his horse or on his golf, whatever the hell Fred was on, and he saw something on the sitting out in the driveway that's for garbage pickup, and he got it. Oh well, it don't matter. That does not have nothing to do with Summer's case. Quit dragging people through the mud. With that being said, I'm getting off of here. I ran my mouth too much. Um, I will never end a live saying "Have the day you deserve." That's sickening. Um, or the day that you do not deserve. But I will end mine with saying thank each and every one of you for coming in. Replay crew, much love to you. Um, click the like button, subscribe, and if you want to share, do that. And most of all, leave some comments in the comment section at the bottom. Just things that you might want to talk about, or if you're struggling with something and you don't want to put it out there. HALEYDSHAE83 at gmail.com is my main email. You can hit me up on there. As a matter of fact, put it in here quick. And I will do the best I can. If you're in Louisiana or Alabama, I can get you anywhere, but hell, I've got for California, um, doing their thing, getting sober, living a good life. There's recovery centers for you. So that's my email personally. But I'm going to get off here for now. Much love to the ones that I love. If I don't know you and you're kind and you've never started no trouble, have a great day. to you miserable old twats, you have the day that God has planned for you. Okay? And y'all try to be better than you were today than you were yesterday. And, tomorrow, same thing. Just carry it out. If you get a blessing, pay it forward. Just do the right thing. I know it's not easy. Hell, I sin every fucking day. I've got, I got issues, but mine are men. But anyways, yeah, that's all I have to say today. I'm not going to be going live tonight. I'm going to be going somewhere other than home. So, with that being said, guys, y'all have a great evening. The rest of your day. It is 12 o'clock. Perfect time for the sun. So, I'm going to catch me some vitamin D, the good kind, nasty perverts. And I'm going to make my yard pretty for a little while and come in and work on all this eBay. And I need an assistant. For real. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming by and saying hey. And I will see y'all tomorrow afternoon. But I will not be on Sunday. Sunday's family day, and I will not be on here on Sunday. So I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a great, great day. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. Or anything I would. All right, y'all. Peace out, homies.